Hi, coach. Myself, Alvito D'Cunha here, a former footballer, and it's really nice to have you here with me. So here we are just to discuss some key moments, what your experience, your comeback to India. You have been a part of Trau when they were playing in the I League. I think you have played 6 matches when you were as the coach of Trau United, and you all have won 4, and then you drew 2. And now it's the new beginning for you in the I League with Churchill Brothers. I think your team played 4 matches, which all won 2, drew 1, and lost 1. So how do you feel coming back to I League this year in India?
Hello, it's my pleasure being as you are here with you, and also I would say that it's my pleasure working in India again. Of course, it was a short spell with Trau FC.
Yes.
I felt that it was a successful spell there, but the past is past. Now I'm here for working for Churchill Brothers of Goa, and I believe that I'm blessed working for Mr. Churchill Alemão, a person that he's giving all his life for football, for India football, and for the football of Goa. I'm here, and I'm very happy and pleased working in this club. The conditions, the people, but above all, my players, our players are a group of players that everybody wants and needs, and it's a pleasure for him to work with them.
But while you was in Cyprus, when you left Trau, I think you were not in Indian football, associated with Indian football. But while you were in Cyprus, were you keeping a track on Indian football?
Yes, I was watching this. I was watching Trau. I was watching Churchill Brothers.
Just the I League or the ISL as well?
Mainly the I League. I had a connection seasons with Mr. Dezil Alemão,
Okay.
Ferrao,
The manager.
our manager of the club. I was looking in the other clubs in the I League. I always had an eye in the I League, and then when the offer came from Churchill Brothers of Goa, I shouldn't deny. I have to tell you that I was in a team. I left the club in Cyprus with good conditions,
Okay.
with good results. We had 16 matches. We had 12 wins, 2 draws, and only two losses. Since last season, and we continue this season. And the 1 week I was coaching in Cyprus in a game, and the next week I was here in Goa in India. And because the challenge is very big, working for Churchill Alemão and this club, who is a big club, you know, what is Churchill Brothers of Goa, the club, and the name of the club.
It's one of the oldest clubs also playing in the I League this
Of course. And when I was explaining the project and the idea of this season, then and what the people of the club want to do, and the renovation that we want to do, or the revolution that we want to do, because we have started doing a revolution in the club. We have started working not only in the field, but also outside the field, to create a culture, to create a winning mentality. So I couldn't deny this offer, and happily I'm here.
So the last time you came to India, that was in Manipur, and this time it's in Goa. So how do you see the difference from Manipur and Goa? Do you think the style of football, and especially the ones who are the local boys, is it the same, or you see a lot of difference? Are they coping up with the foreign players?
Listen, we know that Manipur has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
That's why in the whole India, even in the ISL, even in the I League, there are a lot of Manipurs. Me, when I went to Trau FC, I put first time to play players that now are in the ISL. Agusana,
Yeah.
Naocha, Falquini. They were players that nobody knew them.
Exactly. And I think during that time, Falguni, and they've scored a lot of goals.
Yes, Sandeep, Dinesh,
Yeah.
Savach, Krishna, who is now in Bangalore I League. Those young players, they before 5 years, they were very young. And I helped them. I concentrated working with them, and I feel and I believe that I put a little brick in their career to make the next step. And I'm happy that those players are still in the football, because us as coaches, we are not here just to have 2, 3, 5, 6 months or 1, 2 years in Churchill Brothers, but we have to educate, we have to coach, and we have to develop players. And for me, as a person, as a coach, I can tell you that probably is a very big thing that those guys are playing football. They are still in football, and they are earning they take home once a while their wages, or they are living from football, because probably they could be lost. Now, regarding the local guys of Goa, I could say that the style of playing is a bit different from Manipur to Goa, because of this, the Portuguese roots that they have in Goa. The footballers are more skillful, more technician, more technique. Yeah, you see. Yeah. So you agree with me. And the Manipuris are fighters. Are more fighters. They have the endurance. They have the power. Yeah. Although we can say that in matters of the body, they are not tall. You cannot fight Manipuris that they are tall, but they have the braveness and the heart to fight. But on the other hand, the Goan local players, they have the technique, they have the style. So in addition with the foreign players that we have, and because we have Manipuri players, we made a very good mixture.
So the Goans and the foreign players, the mixture overall,
and with the Manipuris,
strong team.
Yes, and with the Manipuris. Okay. Though this mixture, I have to tell you that the players that we have now are not selected by me.
By the management.
By the management, because
I think you joined somewhere in October.
Yeah, in October. So I came a bit late, but I could say that it was a good selection.
Okay, by the management.
By the management.
So you're happy with the team management
selection? Yes, of course. I'm happy. Now, I came in, and my job is to educate them, to coach them, and help them to make their improvement.
Better future.
Better future. And also, this season, okay, we try to make something new in the team, to put in also the most vital ingredient in football, the winning mentality.
Okay.
You as an ex-player, you know that.
Exactly. And I think the coach is the main person who motivates them, encourages them to give their best on the field.
Okay, Goa is a paradise.
Yeah, I know.
You know better than me.
Of course.
Goa is a paradise. So for me, it couldn't be another day in paradise. For me, my style, my way of life, is not to go to Goa and say, okay, I'm hold this. So we're trying to bring the winning mentality.
Are you trying to keep an eye on them once they finish with their trainings, whether they are resting, whether they are having their meals proper on time, whether they're resting on time?
I'm dealing with everything.
Okay, that's very important. As you said, Goa is a place like a paradise. So normally some players, after the trainings, they intend to go somewhere on the beach or maybe on the shacks wherein they want to have good time. So this is what you try to control them, right?
Probably the players don't like this.
Okay, that's very good.
But there is always a ghost above them. So yes, I'm controlling everything, and I know everything. And I can tell you that our players, this group of players, are professionals.
Yeah, exactly. And the professional players, of course, the coach guides them, but they should also know why they are here and what's their role and responsibility to make the team better in the coming matches.
I agree with you, but this is the point that we have to work. We had to work, because if their dream is to play in I-League, they are not for us. Their dream should be to Churchill Brothers of Goa to be the step for them to fly. If you don't have this ambition and you are interested only to have 1 or 2, 3 or 3 seasons in Churchill Brothers of Goa, just to have a good time in Goa, and then you have an early expiration of your career, so you are not for there. I'm going back into the controlling. I can just tell you that even for the who is making massage in the massage lists, I'm controlling this. This is because the management gave me the authority to do this. There is a very good.
So you mean you got all the support, or you're getting all the support from the management?
Of course, I have all the support from the management. Mr. Dezeferau is there every day with us. We have Mr. Adia. We have even Mr. Churchill Alemao, who is by our side. They know that we are here to develop and coach our players. They know that we are here for the good sake of the club, and I believe that this project at the end of the day is going to be successful.
That's very good. That's very good to hear about the management, which is very supportive to you, and I think that's the reason why you get good success. So coming to the next question, Coach, you see a lot of quality players who are playing in the I-League this season. So who you think are the key players, or who you think would be one of the key factors for your team?
Regarding our team or generally?
So in general as well as for your team?
The best players are my players.
Good.
My players.
So you believe in your players?
My players are my Barcelona. So except our players, still I haven't seen all the players, but I believe in the local talent.
Yeah.
I believe the local talent, and also there are good foreigners. But I would say something that I don't know the reason why, with all this talent that you have here in India, there is here in India with the locals, why there are not players that are playing abroad, a big number of players playing abroad, and they are not successful. Because we can see, and I admire this, honestly I admire this. Every morning, because of the heat, when I'm doing training 7:30 in the morning, going with my bike to the training, I can see kids in the fields that no grass, only ground.
Muddy grounds.
Yes, muddy grounds, trained. I can in the night the same. They put the lights of the cars and they make training. This is for me because I'm in love with football. This is for me something very, very, very big. And I am saying that, for example, FIFA, they could be here for you to see all these people. And then the way that the people of India love football, even though they say that cricket is like the main sport, yes, the main sport, but what I'm saying about football is amazing. So my question is that why they don't help the development of these people? Because they are great talents. And I'm telling you, I have them in Manipur. Now I have local players like Kingsley, I have Stanley, I have Trijoy, I have Anil, that they are local. Nishal is not original local, Chandal, but those locals that I'm saying to you are players that they can shine. They can shine. So for me, it's very sad that we don't see players that are exported in outside India, because there is the talent.
But do you think, because as we know in India, the top league is the Indian Super League, do you think at times it becomes difficult for you as a coach to motivate the players to play in the I-League?
No, it's not difficult for me, because this batch of players, this group of players, they want to go with this team, the ISL. So
you mean, so they want to play well in the I-League and then get an opportunity to play in the ISL?
And first of all, priority is to make our best, to reach our goal. For this year our goal is the ISL. But the motivation that they are taking is that, in football you are not playing alone.
Exactly.
You are not playing alone. in the words, you can win World Cups, you can win everything. But I don't know if you can get me with my because I'm thinking Greek and I'm talking English. But the motivation is that if something goes wrong, but we don't want something to go wrong, then you play well, you shine, and then the club, if you have 2 years contract or 3, or the club is going to help you to shine. And when you shine, in India, talking about India, is to go to the ISL. So I believe that these players, after 1 year or 2 years, will be the new ISL generation in the Indian football.
It's the same way when you said some of your players are playing in the Indian Super League, like Angusana, Dinesh, Sandeep, and all these guys, right? Yes. So you want the same from this team to get a chance or opportunity to play in the top league, that is the Indian Super League.
100%. Right. This is my, as a coach, because
And you believe that they have the talent to make it big for themselves, right?
They have all the talent, they have the ability, and they deserve to be there. Those players, they deserve. And also, I'm not talking about the locals, I'm not talking about all the players, even the foreigners, everybody they deserve, because the way that we are working now in the field, also mentally, and also we are trying to improve those players, and in some other aspects, about thinking, about behavior, about life, sportsman life, and all of this. I believe that those things can help them to make the next step, if it is not with us.
Exactly. So, just coming to the next question, the next opponent, yes. Inter Kashi. I'm sure you must have watched some of their matches. They are one of the unbeaten teams this season in the I-League. And your team so far has scored 7 goals in the 4 matches, but then the also problem is conceding 4 in the last 4 games. So how do you rate this team? I'm sure you must have watched some of their matches. You must have you must be having a plan for this team, and also they have an experienced coach like Antonio Habas, who is one of the successful coaches in the Indian Super League. They have Johnny Kauku in their squad. So how do you rate this team, and especially because you're playing an away match and you're playing 5 consecutive away matches. So what's your plan for the Inter Kashi team?
Okay, firstly, I'm gonna say that about the 5 away matches. You can understand that we have the fatigue now. We had hard games before, but we have some injuries, but there are no excuses, because always history is made by the presence, not by the absence. So yes, tomorrow we are facing a very, very good opponent. For sure, it's gonna be another day in the office regarding difficult game, hard game, a very competitive game. Okay, for sure, this team has a very good coach, of course, an experienced in the Indian coach, in the Indian League coach. But as the coaches were not playing, as the players are playing. So the stage is always for the players. Sometimes we say that players win and the coaches lose. So as a team, they are a very good team. They have beginning and end. They have good players, locals and foreigners. Some of them, they are experienced of the I-League, so that it makes for us more difficult. But our aim is to be tomorrow competitive. It's gonna be the fifth derby for us, the 5th away match, the 5th final for us. Because if you are saying that you want to be successful in any league, not only in the I-League, because we mustn't underestimate the I-League. you have to be ready to face every single match as a final. So for me, tomorrow's game is a very difficult game for us. We are facing this as it is, And our aim is to be competitive in this difficult and hard clash that we have tomorrow.
So any specific player that you're looking in the opponent's team, or you're looking them as one team?
My theory, I'm not the best coach of the world. I'm trying to be a coach. My theory is that football is a group. It's a team sport. Okay, so if you are going to be focused on the one player, the damage is going to become from the other. True. So as a coach, you are working for this. Yes, you are focused on the team, a very good team, very good opponent, difficult opponent for tomorrow.
Anyways, coach, I wish you all the very best, not only for tomorrow's match, but then throughout the season. I wish Churchill can win this time. But definitely, you're one of the best coaches, and we believe that the team is definitely going to do well this season. I wish you all the very best.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your invitation.
Thank you so much.